They are all natural and they are so affordable. Porsche Bailey-Brown is back with us from P. Brown Day Spa with some DIY beauty treatments that you can mix up at home. I love these ideas.
Oh, they're so simple and so affordable.
Yeah, we can really save a lot of money doing this. And they're kind of fun too, mixing them all up.
They can.
What's the first thing we're going to do?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is a scrub. It's a green tea and brown sugar scrub. It's high in antioxidants while still removing the first layer of your skin to give you that youthful, firm, appearance.
Kind of a glow, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we're starting with green tea.
Yes.
And so how do we brew that? What do we do?
I prefer loose leaf tea. So it really depends on what you're working with at home equipment wise. I would steep it for at least 2 to 3 minutes. If you can go longer and let it just cool down while it steeps.
Okay.
The stronger it is, the more antioxidants you're getting out of the tea.
Okay, but you could just use a tea bag, right? It doesn't have to be loose leaf.
It doesn't have to be. The key is in the steeping time. So the longer you let it steep, the stronger the tea, the better it is.
Okay, great. The nice thing is this only has 2 ingredients. We got green tea and then granulated brown sugar.
Yes, and you want to make sure it is granulated and not powdery, because then you're just making a mask.
Tell you what, let me show you. I'm granulating it all over the place. That's what it looks like. And you know, this is the Domino brand, but you can use all different kinds of brands. So yeah.
And just cost-wise, you'll see some really expensive ones, but this brand is like $2.
Okay.
So you don't have to go and get the $8 granulated brown sugar.
Okay.
Just any kind of work.
So I probably put a tablespoon in there.
Yeah, and that works. You'll actually need maybe a little more, just depending on how big of the area you're trying to cover.
Okay.
I usually start with either the tea or the sugar, depending on if the tea is cool enough.
Okay.
You want it to be more like a paste, so I'm just going to add a little more of the sugar so you can see it. I use popsicle sticks.
Okay, good idea.
I get them from my daughter. And then I mix in the green tea. And I'm going to start with just a little at a time. I look at all my facial care like baking a cake. You just do a little at a time. We do have the recipe online, but I'm all about eyeballing it.
Yeah.
You know, I learned to cook in my grandmother's kitchen.
Right. Okay, so you're going to put this on your face once it gets to the right consistency. How long do you leave it on?
And this is about the right consistency.
Okay.
You want it still running, but you want to still be able to feel the granules.
Okay.
And then you're not going to leave it on like you would a mask. You're literally going to just massage it in. You'll see how silky it is. Massage it into your face, and then remove with a wet towel.
So do it in the shower, maybe?
That'll work. That'll work. I like to do it while your face is dry, so you're not diluting the product.
Okay.
But the shower would work perfect.
Okay, I'm just thinking, don't make a mess.
Oh, yeah.
So that might be good.
And if you're a man, expediency. You know, they like to do everything else.
That's for sure. Okay, so our other thing that we're going to be doing is a skin lightening mask.
Yes, a lot of women deal with what we like to call hyperpigmentation. So if you have anti-aging spots, sunspots, melasma, or just darker pigments from where you had acne breakouts, this is a quick way to lighten the skin and even out the tone without spending the expensive money for the creams or sometimes chemical peels and things like that. Though I'm a big component of chemical peels.
Well, of course, yeah. And if you need a professional to do that, you can do that in the day spa for sure.
Yes.
Okay, so in this bowl we have the juice of a lemon.
And
then we're gonna,
and a fresh squeezed lemon.
I'm going to eyeball this. We're putting a couple of tablespoons of just good old honey.
And you just want it to have that good thick consistency so that you know when you put it on as a mask it won't run. The other thing too is with the honey, again, you're inducing antioxidants, which are going to reduce free radicals. It'll also help if you have really inflamed skin. So if you suffer from rosacea, sunburn, if you just put regular honey on sunburn, it will take the heat out of a sunburn.
Really?
So it is really good. While the lemon juice is treating the skin, the honey is going to nourish the skin and hydrate the skin.
Nice. How long do you leave this on?
That I usually leave on for 10 minutes. And once you have it at this consistency, I would just brush it on with like a foundation brush.
Okay.
And just, that way it's not as messy as if you try to use your hand.
So that'd be great on your hands if you've got age spots or just anywhere on your skin.
It really will. The only thing I caution them is be careful if you're sensitive. Maybe do a skin test on the jawline, because with the lemon juice, if you leave it on too long, it can tend to have the effects of a chemical peel.
Okay.
So you may look up in a couple days and be shedding and like, oh my goodness, what happened? It's normal. If that happens, it'll go away within 3 days.
Okay, quickly before we go, the tip for the guys on shaving. What do you do about those bumps?
Oh, simple. A hot towel before and after you shave, and then once you're done, soak your razors in alcohol, 99% rubbing alcohol and olive oil, and that is going to condition your razor. That's what the olive oil do, so you don't have to buy them as much.
Right.
And then the alcohol is going to disinfect it. And then
really? So soak it for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And that's it.
Don't leave it in there, because
Right.
then you're just bathing it in the bacteria.
Right.
But yeah, 5 minutes, and then flush the stuff down the toilet, set it out to
Nice.
air dry.
No more bumps.
No more
Such
bumps.
great ideas. Portia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
She's a wealth of knowledge for sure. You can find Portia at Esthetics by P. Brown Day Spa. It's over on Old Elm Hill Pike in Nashville.